Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
Hey, I'm James Spann. This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video for Tuesday, the 22nd of February. A cold front passing through early this morning with little fanfare. A little cooler today than more active weather late this week and early next week. A lot to talk about. Let's take a look out the window this morning. First off, coming from the Skycam in Tuscaloosa. Looking east from the top of the Tuscaloosa County Courthouse. Sky mostly cloudy there and it's dry. Up in the Tennessee Valley, look at Memorial Parkway. Two people out there. Three. I count 3 cars at 5 o'clock. And from Auburn, down in Lee County, the sky is cloudy there. You can see that the cold front passing through has little upper support. Clearly, it's parallel to the upper air winds. That the weight of the cold air north of us will push it down into South Alabama today. And it's going to turn a little cooler, but clearly, with that kind of pattern, it's not going to be excessively cold, which is good. That's the analyzed fronts at 4 a.m. this morning. You see the cold front passing through Birmingham at that point. And behind that, a 1,029 millibar high north of the Great Lakes. And look at the radar. The front very inactive. Maybe a few little spritzes out there, and that's about it. And clearly, most folks did not have any rain this morning down this way. And even up in the Tennessee Valley, it was very insignificant. And the temperature's beginning to cool down. You can see the difference. You go from Alexander City, they've got 68. It's almost 20 degrees colder in Haleyville. They've got 49. And the cooler air gradually wins the battle today. Those temperatures will slowly fall over the next couple of hours. And we'll see a high today probably in the low 60s for most spots. And the sky should become mostly sunny. Overall, a pretty nice day today, but about 12 degrees cooler than yesterday. And we are thankful that the upper air winds will not allow the really cold air north of here to drop south. It is awfully cold up there. Looks like the lowest numbers in the Dakotas about 5 below zero. And again, that air is just sitting up there, but for now, it will not bother us too much. Pretty quiet around the nation. Watch warning map, just a handful of winter weather issues. Snow is winding down up in the Washington, D.C., Baltimore area. All right, let's look at the severe weather possibility. This is interesting now. This is day 3, which is Thursday, and this is valid from 6 a.m. Thursday until 6 a.m. Friday. And the guys at SPC have a slight risk, the standard risk, all the way from around Paris, Texas, up to Louisville, Kentucky. And by golly, it's got a larger chunk of Alabama involved now. And again, I can clearly see why. The OZ model runs have come in much more aggressive with this thing, as you'll see. And there's the overall QPF chart. Rain around the state varying greatly from near 1 inch or more on the Tennessee border down to about 1/10 of an inch on the Gulf Coast. And this is valid through Saturday evening at 6 o'clock. All right, let's take a look. This is the 06 GFS valid at noon today. Big upper low west of Los Angeles. Kind of a zonal flow here. And again, the surface boundary will be south of here today, with maybe a shower somewhere over South Alabama. Even down there, I'd say rain is very unlikely today. Have a north breeze, and it will be noticeably cooler. The sky becoming mostly sunny, and most spots should see a high somewhere in the low and maybe mid-60s. In fact, the models are really looking at mid-60s now, and that's probably right. Tomorrow looks like a nice day, and again, we'll start the day in the 30s. It'll be chilly. The GFS at 37, the NAM at 38. Some of the colder valleys might make a run at freezing briefly tomorrow morning, but most spots should be above freezing. Be a beautiful day, lots of sun with highs in the upper 60s. All right, Thursday, that wave is ejecting out of the southwest. Here comes through West Texas, and down below that, the surface low forms initially near Wichita Falls, Texas. The guidance is showing a warm front passing through. And by midday, the bulk of the rain will be north of Alabama up along Interstate 40 in Tennessee. But certainly, with that front coming through, maybe we might want to look at mentioning a chance of showers Thursday morning. And then maybe the sun breaks out for a while Thursday afternoon. We'll go to Thursday night at midnight, and by golly, there is a pretty deep surface low, 1,008 millibars at Memphis. And then by midday Friday, that surface low is not strengthening. It's filled a little bit. It's over near Chesapeake Bay with the front exiting the state. But look at the instability. This is valid at noon Friday. And by golly, the NAM, this is coming off the NAM, not the GFS. It actually has surface-based instabilities at almost 1,000 joules over West Alabama near Tuscaloosa at midday Friday. It's a little slower here. So, this has gone from a system we kind of poo-pooed, yesterday to one that bears watching. Having said that, the helicity is pulled away. The deep shear is out of here. It all seems a little out of phase, but no doubt we will certainly have to introduce at least the chance of strong storms, especially over northwest Alabama Thursday night with this thing. So just be aware that that's up on the board now. I still don't think it'll be a major severe weather threat, but certainly it's worth a good look right now, and the idea is there. But we'll mention mainly storms Thursday night to Friday morning, and then we clear out Friday night. And Saturday looks like a pretty decent day. Should be sunny. No cold air involved. The high should be close to 70. In fact, that'll be the nicest day of the weekend. Sunday, here comes your next one, that bowling ball-looking feature approaching Phoenix. And down below that, there's a look at the surface chart. We've seen, various looks on Sunday. Some runs have shown a lot of rain. This one not showing much. We'll check the European. It looks a little wetter. This is midday Sunday, and it's got definitely a chance of showers in there. We'll certainly mention that in the forecast. And it could be pretty mild. The GFS is all of a sudden showing highs up in the middle 70s. And then Monday, here comes our energy. And again, it's varied in terms of the intensity, but there's a somewhat negative tilt shortwave just to the west. And down below that, a 1,000 millibar low north of Memphis. And we'd clearly be in the warm sector, highs up in the middle 70s with a risk of showers and storms by Monday night. There's Monday night at midnight. And really at that point, the thing is beginning to pull away as dry air enters northwest Alabama. So this is suggesting maybe late Monday afternoon and Monday evening when the greatest chance of strong to severe storms will be with this feature. And then on Tuesday, it's on by, and we are drier and slightly cooler, nothing excessively cold. We'll check the European Tuesday morning at 6 o'clock. It's a little slower. It's got the band of storms coming through here. So again, late Monday night, there could be another chance of severe weather. But again, really, these runs are not showing any super-duper cold air behind it. Initially, we looked at maybe getting down in the 20s. Models kind of backed off on that idea now. We'll check the end of the forecast on March 9th. We're kind of in between everything there at that point. Things are nice and tranquil. But again, that's out there in the land of voodoo. We all know that. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.